when everyone at your party takes theming a little bit too serious. Hey guys, remember from last time when my trauma manifested into a non-stop torrent of pain and suffering? Nope. Good. So in honor of Mario Party 2, I thought I'll do some hard theming, and end up dressing up in a costume this entire time through the whole video. God, this was a horrible idea. On to Mario Party 2 then. So Mario and his friends, they go out and make a new world to play in, as one would do, as by the power of the gods and the old ones. It's not really explaining how they make these new lands, but that's besides the point. And through a really cool stage play-like style introduction, and shows that indulging in Mario's narcissism and letting him name the new land Mario Land. And that might have been a step too far. And the only other person with just as much narcissism as Wario steps up and he's like, Mario Land. Blam! So of all the infighting about naming a damn land, I mean, mind you though, there are multiple lands and they could have probably figured out a naming system by now for them. Bowser buzzes in and he's just like, screw it, all your lands belong to me now. Bowser. Thanks, dude. And regardless of what's happening, they keep fighting anyways. I mean, I hate to say it, but they make the people over in Always Sunny seem more functional right now. And then Toad does his Toad thing, using shrill voice, and he uses his best Pokemon moveset he knows. Bribery. He convinces them all that whoever can stop Bowser from pretty much obviously taking over the lands that they're trying to fight over, and win the board game, they can be the damn superstar. Whatever name gets the land name, he doesn't care. He just literally doesn't want to lose his shit over, with Bowser. Honestly, Toad's been done with their shit for some time now, and I'm just waiting for the little dude just one day just to go. So like a flood of Red Bull, Thorazine, ADD, and a pinch of smack, they're off to go stop Bowser, and and a side effect of also becoming the superstar as well. Because, we don't want our heroes seeming selfish or anything. Now with the story out of the way, I have to say that this game has charmed me from the get-go. Now when first booting it up, you can tell from the story outline, it's a very tongue-in-cheek vibe. To all the little add-ons and the places of the game and locations, it shows they very much want to push this above and beyond, what the last game was. And the first thing they do is move any game with a crazy spell shit. They spin up the analog stick to save the palms. Yay, yeah, whoa, no more broken thumbs, yeah, wow, you know the deal, wow, 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 wow. With this iteration, you get 6 boards, you get 65 minigames, you get 6 characters, you get minigame challenge island, you get all the new items, you got new strategies, you get all these new ways for the game to play and to adapt, and also new ways for the game to screw you over. Unfortunately, it's what Mario Party's good at. Yeah. All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces. Oh no. Now I have to admit, technically they did not make any new character models. What they did is they ended up using a lot of base models from the Mario Party 1 game. But I will say they did use this extra time and credit to go and make the new character models with the costumes and stuff like that throughout the game, which is pretty innovative when, recycling resources to still make it feel fresh enough. But be aware, these are not technically new character models. Same thing with the sound effects, voices, and such. And now there's a practice mode for the minigames. Now, one thing I give them credit for, and I alluded for this earlier, is that from all the time they saved for switching out assets, reusing assets from the previous games, they ended up using this time to end up putting new costumes for all the characters for each map. And each land is themed in its own way. You got pirate, mystery, space, horror, Bowser, and yes, Bowser's a theme. And they look so adorable in their cosplay. Sadly, the costumes are completely only for show. They're only done throughout the board itself, and I mean, once you go into minigames, it defaults back to their normal state. In a lot of promos, they did show that you could wear the costumes inside a minigame, but there's probably some more issue behind the scenes of why they couldn't. I also love how each board game has its own particular ending for some, it's like a storybook type ending where they do like a thing against Bowser to end up becoming a superstar, and I just love it because to me, it's just a great way to, when you're done with the level and you're done playing, just have the bookend to, you know, the person becoming a superstar, whoever wins. It's pretty funny, it's pretty cool.
And now it's time for Wiki's Fun Fact. The Japanese versus the international version of the Western land included a player and Bowser battling with revolvers. In the international version, Nintendo replaced the revolvers with toy guns instead. This is more likely due to the concerns of parents in the Western world for violence.
And this was in 1999. Now, having added items to the game, being able to be bought or won, and only able to hold 1 or 2 items so you're not hoarding them, it has very varied effects. And like some things like the rare lamp, where it can bring you right to the stars, or some things easy like the mushroom, where it gives you an extra roll of dice. I feel like these items are very rounded out. They have things like the poison mushroom, where you can end up poisoning your opponents so they only roll like low numbers, but at least you're able to strategically buy them, win them, and send them off. Unlike the first game when it was randomly popping up, I feel like this way in Mario 2, it gives it more of a strategized sense than randomized. You also added some game mechanics with Baby Bowser. Bowser Jr.? Baby Bowser Jr.? Doesn't matter. Nope. And the whole deal with it is that he goes and he takes your money. You see, you don't really lose coins like you used to in the minigames anymore, so I guess they had to find a way to balance it out. So pretty much Toad gets placed randomly and Baby Bowser gets placed randomly. And wherever you end up getting the star from Toad, Bowser appears there. So if you're on track of getting the star, you gotta take an L and losing those coins on getting that star from Baby Bowser, which is the fake one. And I get it. It's kind of like pre-planned, but to me, that's one thing I really hate, because if you're kind of chasing behind someone and someone just happens to get a good roll going, and you end up losing that coin just because Baby Bowser just happens to be there, it's more than frustrating to take an L on that. With the Baby Bowser Jr. and the bank randomly taking coins from you, and then added new items that you can buy, it allures you to spend more money. You actually find it more difficult in this game to save money for the star. There's been multiple occasions where I feel like I would have had enough by the time I got to it, but ended up with just under the cusp of being able to purchase it from Toad. And because everyone likes top tier lists of random things, well, here's mine. And now again, it brings back nostalgia. Bumper Ball Cars for actually hard to master but pretty fun gameplay, honestly. Worst game for being dumb because the computer cheats and always wins? Look away, because no matter how fast you are on a harder difficulty, computer will always either instantly switch to whatever you're doing, or instantly look away to whatever you want to choose.
Start!
Best game from looking more artistic than actual functional is Archery, mainly because honestly the 2D setup of it and the play, it's really to me a nice art style. It's completely non-functional. It's hard to avoid. You can get stuck between the different boards, but to me it's a pretty interestingly styled gameplay for a minigame. And the last category for made-up categories is worst game that doesn't feel skill-based, even though the computer makes it seem easier than it is, and makes you feel like your skills have been withered away because of your age. And the winner is Abandoned Ship. Because seriously though, on the later levels, and difficulty when it goes up, it's so quick and so fast. The computer instantly switches back and forth, climbs all the way to the top. You feel pathetic at the end. You feel that your skills have withered and aged as time has gone. Top list of favorite costumes out of all the characters would be Yoshi, of course. Yoshi, I feel like really spruced it up. Each of the different levels did have him wearing something a little bit different than the others. They all had a theme going on, but I feel like he did the most. And plus, imagine trying to sew those little dinosaur nubs just trying to get to go. And worst goes to DK because he couldn't even bother to take off his tie for most of his costumes. In fact, all his costumes, I believe he has his tie on. So yeah, screw you, DK. Don't even know how to do costumes right. Like, cosplay, man, cosplay. For my closing thoughts, I think this game blew every expectation out of the water. I expected a nice sequel out of it. I haven't played this in a while, and revisiting, and even the redone mini-games, like different character costumes, the different levels, everything felt different. Especially the addition of different characters and like tricks and events and even the happening spaces, to me makes a lot of things more balanced and fun when playing with humans or even with the computer. Now, do I not like some aspects? Yeah, of course. But so far, this is a solid entry, and I will be revisiting again sometime soon. So far, I'm not disappointed, and I am excited to see what Mario Party 3 has to bring. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it as always. I am sweating like crazy in this thing, but, Mario Party 2, gotta have the costumes. Anywho, though, I've been doing Mario Party 3. Sorry for the delay. I'm actually working 2 jobs now, 60-hour weeks. So, 60-hour weeks means, unfortunately, a little bit slower video output when I get a chance to actually edit these. So, other than that, stay tuned, and hopefully I'll get some more out sooner than later. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments some of you guys' favorite minigames from this game. Let me know some of your favorite characters. I always root for Yoshi, honestly. Princess Peach is also kind of fun to play because, she kind of throws everyone off their game. But other than that, though, guys, hope you guys enjoy and have a great day. Bye.